Jacques Cousteau!
Cousteau was a thoughtful explorer whose scientific curiosity and measured narration revealed the ocean's secrets with a reflective, almost poetic tone. He also championed marine conservation through careful research and innovative technology, presenting environmental issues as complex, data-driven challenges. His documentaries and writings conveyed an air of intellectual refinement, transforming the mysterious underwater world into a subject of serene, scholarly fascination.
Steve Irwin!
Irwin's approach was all about raw, hands-on adventure. His high-octane encounters with dangerous animals were fueled by adrenaline and a boundless passion for the wild. With his infectious enthusiasm and iconic crikey, Irwin turned wildlife conservation into a lively spectacle, making nature both thrilling and accessible. Irwin's dynamic, in-the-moment interactions emphasized instinct and heart, presenting conservation as an immediate personal crusade rather than a studied pursuit.
Jacques Cousteau, into speed flow.
Quick start, introducing Jacques Cousteau, the legendary deep-sea explorer who's about to drop some unexpected rap bars. Known for uncovering the mysteries of the silent underwater world, he's now proving that the man who once navigated the quiet depths is anything but silent.
Invented scuba, Captain the Calypso.
Cousteau, flexing his resume here. Sure, he didn't invent scuba, but he did invent the aqualung, basically the OG underwater selfie stick. And when he mentions the Calypso, he's giving a nod to his iconic research vessel that's as legendary as his adventures beneath the waves.
Palme d'Or winning documenter of the ocean.
Here, Cousteau elevates his status to that of a cinematic superstar. He won the Palme d'Or at the 1956 Cannes Film Festival for his underwater documentary film, The Silent World. And while this is playful exaggeration, it really drives home just how revered his ocean documentaries are.
Ready to battle a desperate, sweaty show.
Now things get interesting. Cousteau throws down the gauntlet to a desperate, sweaty showman. This is a direct jab at Steve Irwin's flamboyant on-screen persona, in contrast with Cousteau's more refined and serious character.
You're chunky and soft, you get on my nerves.
By calling Irwin chunky and soft, Cousteau paints a picture of someone lacking that rugged, no-nonsense toughness. It's a simple but direct insult that leaves little to the imagination, which, coming from a man who probably considers kelp salad a cheat meal, is pretty brutal.
You're the only manatee I don't want to conserve.
Here's where wordplay dives into deeper waters. Cousteau mixes his love for marine conservation with a sting in his tongue. Manatees are usually adored and protected, but this particular manatee isn't getting his support. Also, this ties to his previous verse, as manatees are also chunky and soft like Cousteau's description of Irwin.
My life aquatique was adventure and beauty.
A cinematic salute follows, a reference to The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Cousteau likens his real-life adventures to the quirky, visually captivating journey of the film. It's a nod to the blend of beauty and adventure that defined his legacy beneath the surface.
I'm so cool, Bill Murray played me in the movie.
Bill Murray is an iconic American actor and comedian, known for his deadpan delivery and offbeat humor. Continuing his swagger, Cousteau boasts about his cool factor. When Bill Murray steps in to portray a character inspired by him, it's more than just a cameo. It's a badge of honor. It's a playful reminder that his influence even reaches Hollywood.
I have Oscars, you're in Dr. Dolittle too.
Cousteau's Oscars versus Irwin's Doolittle cameo is like comparing a Michelin-starred meal to a gas station sushi roll. Both involve fish, sure, but only one leaves you with dignity. Keep playing to your strengths, kids.
So run back home to your daddy's zoo.
This line gets personal. Cousteau suggests that Irwin, despite his love for wildlife, should stick to the controlled environment of a zoo, specifically the one his dad founded. It's a witty way of saying that true adventure isn't about playing animal caretaker in a backyard setup.
And just to be clear, because I'm no veterinarian, were you killed by a fish kid's pet at the aquarium?
And here's the grand finale, a absurd jab that leaves you laughing and cringing at the same time. On 4 September 2006, Steve Irwin was tragically killed by a stingray while filming in the Great Barrier Reef. Cousteau mocks the idea of Irwin meeting an undignified end, playfully questioning if it was as anticlimactic as being taken out by a pet fish at an aquarium. It's over the top, yet it drives home the contrast between his storied adventures and Irwin's more theatrical encounters. Fun fact, Cousteau's grandson even captured that wild moment on camera. But Irwin's family requested all media about the incident to be pulled off the internet. Rest in peace, Steve.
Holy smokes, what a place to go!
Holy smokes is a classic Irwin exclamation. Here, he's clearly in shock at Cousteau's jab about that stingray incident. Even though poking fun at such a tragic moment might be seen as tasteless, it's all part of the heated banter in this rap battle.
You need a submarine for a blow that loud!
I don't have much to add here. I just love this pun. It's a playful way of calling that remark a real low blow.
You better run! You better take cover!
Quoting a nod to Men at Work's Down Under, Irwin warns Cousteau to run and take cover from his relentless comebacks.
Cause crikey, I'm going from croc to Jacques Cousteau!
Here, Irwin cranks up his signature, crikey, and declares he's evolving from the crocodile hunter into the jock hunter. This cheeky line lets everyone know he's ready to out-hunt Cousteau in this lyrical showdown.
Have a look at this salty fella!
With the flair of his TV introductions, Irwin presents Cousteau as a salty fella. Whether that salt comes from the ocean or his cranky attitude, it's a playful dig comparing him to a rugged saltwater crocodile.
His face looks like it's made of pure leather! Look out! He's got the body of a naked mole rat!
Irwin doesn't hold back. He claims Cousteau's face is as rough as leather and his later physique resembles a naked mole rat. Hairless and wrinkled, two quick zingers that show even legends can lose their edge.
He's cranky because he has to wear a Papa Smurf hat!
Here, the red beanie gets mocked as nothing more than a Papa Smurf hat. Irwin's quip not only teases Cousteau's signature look, but also hints at his grouchy demeanor, like a cartoon leader who's lost his spark.
I'm a wild man! You're a subdude!
With energy to spare, Irwin proclaims himself a wild man, while dubbing Cousteau a subdued subdude. This is one of those clever wordplays that nods both to Cousteau's chill vibe and to the literal submarine, while also sub could also be short for a submarine as well as subpar. Irwin says that Cousteau is below him, both literally in his submarine and figuratively as a man. This could be one of the greatest functional puns in the rap battle series.
The only crocs you could handle are some slip-on shit!
Taking another dig, while Irwin wrestles real reptiles, this line implies Cousteau's skills don't extend beyond the world of footwear, specifically Crocs. Also, Crocs is sometimes used as short for crocodile.
Crikey, you're such a boring guy! You could make a whole show about the ocean dry!
With his signature burst of crikey, Irwin bluntly calls Cousteau boring. He jabs that Cousteau's ocean documentaries are so dry they could turn a vibrant underwater world into a snooze fest. Despite all that water, the excitement just isn't flowing.
But with the Sheilas, you sure had fun?
Sheila is an Australian term often referring to a woman. Irwin teases Cousteau about his love life, suggesting that while his documentaries might be dull, he sure knew how to have fun with the Sheilas. It's a cheeky nod to Cousteau's controversial romantic escapades.
Your mistress was as young as your firstborn son!
Continuing from the previous line, Cousteau's mistress and later wife, Francine Triplet, was 36 years younger than Cousteau, born in 1946. Cousteau's firstborn son, Jean-Michel, was 8 years older than her.
You never should have stepped to the wildlife defense!
In 2002, Steve and his wife Terry established the Steve Irwin Conservation Foundation that was later named the Wildlife Warriors.
Now embrace your French nature and quietly surrender!
Finally, Irwin wraps up his verbal onslaught by telling Cousteau to embrace your French nature and quietly surrender. It's a playful nod to French stereotypes in history, urging the famed explorer to yield under the relentless pressure of Irwin's rhymes. Thanks for watching part 1, everyone. I will try to finish part 2 next week. If you learned something new today, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. I'd also love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below with any suggestions or feedback. Your support really means a lot to me. Thanks again, and see you next week.